This Lent, we've been taking an in-depth look at the parable of Lazarus and the rich man in St. Luke's Gospel. Today, we'll look at the third person in the parable, Father Abraham, symbol of God the Father. In my Ash Wednesday reflection, I asked you to think about your image of God. Is God a scary judge, as he seemed to be for the rich man? Or is he a merciful figure drawing you close to his heart? For you, does God provoke fear or trust and confidence? I suggested that our answers to these questions may be conditioned, at least in part, by our own choices and actions. I was wondering how to convey this truth when I found the perfect answer in the diary of St. Faustina. Jesus said to Faustina, "Before I come as a just judge, I first open wide the door of my mercy. He who refuses to pass through the door of my mercy must pass through the door of my justice." Notice Jesus doesn't say, "if I come as a just judge," but before. It's just a matter of time. We can be sure that he will come as a just judge, but not before he has offered us the opportunity to pass through his mercy door. On another occasion, Jesus told Faustina, "In the Old Covenant, I sent prophets wielding thunderbolts to my people. Today I am sending you with my mercy to the people of the whole world. I do not want to punish aching mankind, but I desire to heal it, pressing it to my merciful heart." These words echo Father Abraham's words in our parable. When the rich man begs him to send Lazarus to warn his brothers, Abraham replies, "They have Moses and the prophets," in other words, the Old Covenant. "If they will not listen to Moses and the prophets, neither will they be persuaded if someone should rise from the dead." So it wasn't that Father Abraham wanted to banish the rich man to the netherworld, but by failing to show Lazarus mercy, the rich man refused to pass through the mercy door. By his own life choices, he banished himself to the netherworld. The parable of Lazarus and the rich man gives us a clear warning, Pope Francis says. God's mercy toward us is linked to our mercy toward our neighbor. When this is lacking, not finding room in our own closed heart, he cannot enter. If I do not thrust open the door of my heart to the poor, that door remains closed, even to God. Our foundress, St. Jean Jugan, expressed this truth in a different way. Treat the poor compassionately, and Jesus will always treat you kindly until your last day, she said. When she welcomed an elderly woman into her home, Jean Jugan definitively thrust open the door of her heart to the poor, and so on her last day, she could face God with humble confidence. These were her last words. Eternal Father, open your gates today to the most miserable of your children, but one who greatly longs to see you. O Mary, my dear mother, come to me. You know that I love you, and I long to see you. This Lent, let's pray for the grace to be able to face our last day as St. Jean Jugan did, remembering Jesus' words, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy."